But first, as it happens, today is the 15th anniversary of the Black Saturday bushfires in Victoria that killed nearly 200 people. Now, it's right on such a day as this we remember the dead and do our best to avert future tragedies. But it's wrong to turn a tragedy into propaganda. And that's what a group of anonymous activists have done today. A group called Bushfire Survivors for Climate Action have taken out a full-page ad in the Australian newspaper, costing no doubt tens of thousands of dollars, trying to convert sympathy for the Black Saturday victims and our respect for the dead into support for yet more unreliable renewable energy. Now, according to the ad, the 2009 Black Saturday fire was the result of climate change, even though the Ash Wednesday fires in 1983, the Black Tuesday fires in 67, the Black Friday fire in 1939, the Black Saturday fire in 1926, and the Black Thursday fire way back in 1851 were all hardly less intense. Indeed, that February 6, 1851 fire in Victoria that burned out 5 million hectares on a single day was probably the biggest and most intense fire ever experienced in Australia. And of course, it had nothing to do then with man-made carbon dioxide. But according to today's ads, fires have got worse since 2009 because of climate change, even though there's been nothing like that loss of life. And the ad demands that we, and I quote, help prevent future catastrophes by supporting Australia's move to renewable energy. Now, this notion that more wind turbines and solar panels means fewer bushfires, and no more droughts, no more floods, no more storms, well, it's simply factious. Droughts, floods, fires and storms are all part of living in this land of droughts and flooding rains, as Dorothy McKellar put it way back in 1908 in her poem, I Love a Sunburnt Country. And it's tacky beyond belief for anyone to politicise a disaster in this way, no doubt meant by whoever's behind this ad as a riposte to the farmers' rally yesterday against renewables. But if you go to the Bushfire Survivors for Climate Action website, what you get is first, a declaration that, I quote, we are a community of determined bushfire survivors. Second, an invitation to donate. Third, an invitation to sign an open letter to our leaders. Fourth, a petition to pause approvals of fossil fuel projects. Fifth, some boasting about the group's success in lobbying. And finally, an endorsement by a federal Labor MP. Now, if you go to the About Us section, there's a photo of 11 unnamed people and a dog, with the whole website authorised by someone in New South Wales, not even in Victoria. In other words, this whole entity seems to be nothing but a green activist front, manipulating people to convert sympathy for fire victims into support for solar panels and wind turbines that, if the climate cult has its way, will occupy an area about twice as large as Tasmania. Now, it's just so Craven. And it's all distraction anyway from the real news story today, and that's 15 years on from Black Saturday. One of the key recommendations from the Royal Commission that bushfire risk be reduced by doubling the number of hazard reduction burns, well, that has never been met. That's right, not even close, not even halfway met under Premiers Brumby and Daniel Andrews. Making sure we learn from these tragedies and implement all of the expert recommendations so that we don't have another Black Saturday, well, that should be our focus. Making sure we hold state governments to account, not cheap activism like this stunt today.